Cheers. You 303?
Yeah.
Hey, the king.
Kim? Yeah. Thank you. Hey. Hey, let's try that one more time. Where's the mic? There's the mic. What's up, y'all? Happy Saturday morning live. Season 6, episode 51. No, in fact, the weather people made a joke a couple of days ago saying, pretty much showing everything in the southeast, and they were like, it was a black and white map, and it said, chance of a white Christmas is in pink, and it was just a black and white map. Well, we're like, well played, weather guys. Luckily for us, we don't believe you. So more than likely it will snow tomorrow. It's like wintertime at night and kind of fallish spring type weather in the middle of the day with the sun. With the sun, I might add. Oh shoot. We gotta get assembled. Sound and stream are good. Thanks for the heads up. What's up, Newhouse? What's up, G Key Man? Douse, what's up? Let me go back on the comments. The other white. No, I don't want to open that program. No, stop it. I don't even use used. Oh man, I hate it when you accidentally click. I need to just totally get that. How do you do this? Unpin. Get off of here. Crazy. Don't even use that program and infiltrate some of my bar room. What's up, James Randolph, Nate G, Dana Reed, retired butcher boy, Chevy Dude Outlaw. What's up, Mats? Watching the unboxing. I meant to release that last night. So just added one more day on how long it goes between freaking videos, filming, and finishing unboxings. You haven't seen the unboxing yet. Well, we got a little surprise from Acme. Baklava, I like baklava, but it's like you can't eat more than half of a quarter of a square, which is that big. They're just so a lot of honey, and it's just so rich. I'd rather go for fudge myself. I don't know what's going on back there, but good to see it's working. Kevin K, what's up? Merry Christmas to you. Hop Skiffity, what's up? Ropa, what's going on? Lynn H, thank you for the card. Pew, got a card from Lynn, thank you. On that topic, yes, as you may have realized by now, we did not send out anything for Christmas this year due to a series of unfortunate circumstances that have started back a couple of months ago. So we're going to make up for it, especially with our store members starting in mid-January, with something kind of cool for you guys. And then I didn't even have anything really to send out due to that series of unfortunate timing and a sudden slump in the economy due to any number of reasons causes issues. Let's just put it that way. So hopefully we'll get back on track and get our store members out somewhere around mid-January, including those packages that I owe you guys. I still owe Jay and everybody some Butterfingers and stuff, but we had to put a halt on A, shipping, and B, we didn't have anything to ship besides one set of stickers, and I was just like, I'm not even gonna. And then time slipped away from me. You know how it is. Anyway, apologies for that. It's first Christmas. We haven't sent out anything, but we will definitely make it up for the store members as soon as possible, and then everybody else on the regular list will get some stuff. So, yes. I had plans get screwed up, things happen, that's life for you. The fun thing called life. Anyway, but Merry Christmas to everybody. And yeah, expect, and we're actually on that same topic. I'm gonna revamp the store. The store's been out approximately a year now. Thanks to everybody who've been members. It's awesome. And I kind of let it slack a lot of the times, and Dang It West came in to help. Appreciate that. But I'm going to go ahead and kind of flip that around. I added a few various things, but it's gotten to where I want to redo it, probably colors and everything. So I'm going to be working on that. That's like my quote New Year's resolution. In reality, it's just it's been the same for about a year. It's cool. And then try to figure out some of the new features that I never really got into on that, where we can offer like partial memberships or something like that. Anyway, but I appreciate everybody's support on the store. Trust me, it definitely is still going out. But when crap happens and a series of unfortunate events happens, it just happens, Anyway. Thanks for the support. We're going to keep it going in the new year and get some strictly store videos only. I never really explored that over the last year, but I think I am definitely, because I've got so many videos behind the scenes, but I just didn't want to like willy-nilly throw them up there. Willy-nilly. Don't ever willy-nilly just do something. So, yeah, I think I'm probably going to cater going into the new season of Saturday Morning Live and all that. I think I'm going to kind of curate my videos a different way, just to freshen it up, and curse out shorts as I'm making them every dang time. Anyway, Yin Yet, what's up? Oh, my thing just scrolled. There it goes. I do have a heater pointed at my feet, so it is a little nippy in here with the door open. I missed Gonzo this morning, so his dad's been sick, so he hasn't been walking in the mornings. And I never just close the door because it is kind of right there at that temperature. As long as my feet stay right here by this heater, I'm good. That's like a box of chocolates. I have plenty of boxes of chocolates thanks to Gumby, and we still have wine, little bottles. We've gone through a few of those. Willy-nilly, we need to name a plastic bin. That's probably a good idea. Speaking of plastic bins, we do have uh, a, a set of events that is happening up here up top. You know, over there on Nakatomi Plaza. It looks like John McClane is sneaking up on him. Getting pretty close. Uh, the boozy chocolates, that we still got them. We took a break from them because we had other stuff that came in. Those look like they'll last, longer. So probably we're definitely going to have a chocolate party. Doesn't sound right. A chocolate wine bottle party with Dang It West at some point too. So he'll get to taste all of them. And you literally can't taste all of them because you'll be sick of chocolate after 2 or 3 at most. Well, we still haven't assembled. Hell yeah, you're right. Heckin' yeah. Locked boys, assemble! I was just getting all the shit out of the way. The bad news out of the way. Alright, it's out of the way. So, are we, I don't know what's going on with that. I will say this, this hat is pretty warm. It's a little too warm, though. So, I'm gonna squeeze it. You know those hats that just squeeze your head a little too tight? Oh! Yeah, that's one of those. I may actually decide to have one of them boozy chocolates later. Because this is one of those days. I kind of assumed it was going to be a slowish day. It's been busy as hell for the past few weeks, luckily. And it's continuing. But next week is Christmas, and it fucks up the week something bad. It's nothing but emergency calls. Your regular people just aren't there. Christmas in the middle of the week for some employees ends up being the whole week, as much as they try. But emergencies happen, so I will be here Monday. Our schedule is Monday, and then we're going to be down Tuesday and Wednesday. It seems like everybody this week has decided to go Tuesday, Wednesday, or to the 24th, 25th, and everybody's opening back up on the 26th. So, yeah, definitely no 4-day week. I'm off me! Oh, shit. Where's the camera? Bobby! There it goes. Oh, we don't have the other camera. Shop north. Toot. I need an emergency way to make that big, don't I? Okay. Let's transform back to where you were supposed to be. And come back. Oh my God, my hair. Morning, Matthew. What's up? 24 degrees. Kim called the hairdresser, hair dude. We never got a phone call back. And then I said I was going to text them Because that seems like how they only communicate, them damn young folk. And I never did. And then she was like, why didn't you? And I'm like, I don't know. Probably in reference to the upcoming Christmas photos. Obligatory siren. Is it gonna? Yeah, this one's coming this way. That is AMR right there. The ambulance. Watch out for the ambulance. Oh shit, that's the crime scene unit. That's not good. It's not good when he's rolling with this siren out, and we just turned it off. That's not good either. That's definitely not good. Hold on, let me get the outside camera up. Which one am I looking for? Telephoto, telephoto, where are you? Where are you? Telephoto north. No. Oh my god, why can't I find it? Tele north. Oh, well, he ain't up there. And he is not on the other side of the street. Maybe. Focus. Focus, damn it! No. Guess they just turned the siren off. Very similar to AMR siren. So now I gotta go AMR or Cap PD crime scene unit van. And then yes, just I mean, since we're gonna be close Tuesday and Wednesday, I know Monday is gonna be nothing but emergency commercial calls, and probably a handful of residential. And I think we already have a couple scheduled. What do I have to put in? Oh, door closers, more door closers. It's door closer week actually. It's been door closer week. In fact, I've got a stain on my fucking hand, excuse my language, from that last one that I did yesterday. And I scrubbed my hands at night. And then, there goes Cat PD. This stain is, I don't know what kind of oil that bitch had on it, but my God, get off my hand. Anyway, it's been door closer week. I've gone through like 6 so far. Very flip. So it was that Santa hat. I'm going to put my Santa hat back on. Yeah. I'm going to take a... Now I'm going to take a sip of my Mississippi Cold Drip in salted caramel, which I was easily able to go pick up at my local grocery store around the corner. However, if you are not so fortunate, you can get this online at mscolddrip.com. It is delicious and refreshing as always. I have a little bit of spoonful of sweetened condensed milk to just sweeten up the salted caramel. It is available in other flavors. But IMO, I hate doing that. The salted caramel is the best. And they have peppermint and all that other stupid stuff. So, yeah, you can get like bundles too. Last time I checked their website, it was like subscribe and save type situations. And I don't freaking know why I keep walking over to my local grocery store to support them, because I can get it cheaper by doing it that way. However, I don't. I'm stupid. I don't know why. So I guess I'm going to support the grocery store and Mississippi Cold Drip, since they are a local business here in Jackson. Damn straight. 2 local businesses, non-corporate shit. Yeah, mscolddrip.com. Thank you for the link. Turtle is definitely the bestest of the bestest. It's the strongest. I don't care what he says. They're all the same strength when I do the vinegar melee. They're all the same strength. No, they're not. I know. My taste buds know. Towards plastic bin. I saw it, son. I'm ready for it. Still gonna jump though. See, it's lucky I have all this stuff. I actually just realized that I don't have all of this stuff up, but I'd have almost all the important stuff up, and I'm sitting here watching it. So, haha, he didn't make me. She didn't scare jump me, but thank you for the donation to the plastic bin. Ever since Kim said that Walmart has changed their design style on the same brand. Same brand makes multiple designs of the same exact thing. She claims that they're not selling the old style anymore, and I'm heartbroken over that. I have not been to verify myself. However, that has been on my list of tasks that I need to do when I go to a stupid Walmart, which I hate doing, especially during this time of the year. So, thank you for that. It'll definitely go towards the plastic bin. I do have a few right here, and they are definitely different styles. I much prefer the old style. Chili and curry. Kim nor I are curry fans. Chili, heckin' yeah, but not curry flavored. Don't start. Don't start. Okay, you can go back now that we know there's no catastrophe up the street. We did have a catastrophe up the street. You know, well, it's kind of funny. The Twitter, something. A lot of y'all don't have Twitter, so I didn't really ever share that. It's been a busy week. But where is this? I may have already deleted it from my phone over to the hard drive, which is not plugged in. So I guess I want to show you. But yeah, there's like a lady that her car like combusted. She parked her car right here on the corner. And then after calling apparently a tow truck, because apparently that's what she told them she did. Ooh, I need to get a lot of videos on this thing. And it wasn't smoking. It like definitely smoked. Definitely big fireball, which she probably didn't see. She probably just saw the smoke. Maybe thought it was a radiator or something, but it was definitely not. And then it snuffed out. She got out, looked at it, got her purse out of the same side where the fireball had just come from, and then walked off down the street to go, eat lunch or pick up lunch or meet somebody down there and tell them, my car caught fire or my car is disabled, and call and then in the meantime, it caught on fire again. So Kim was like, and she had predicted it that day too. That's how this week has been. It's like she even predicted that there was going to be an incident that day. She said a car would flip over, which is not great. I mean, that's not great for anybody involved. But that was just how that morning had been going. And then I left, and she texted me and said, well, there's a car on fire out here. I had to call the fire department. Oh, okay, whatever. You play the video? I can probably go download it from Twitter or embed it from Twitter. Let me see if I can do that. I can do that. Yeah, let's go do that. Twitter. Two cars have gone past. I think that was one that just went past now, but with flat tires this morning, one of them was going fast. So if we do this, no, we can close this. You gotta have a premium membership to do that. Okay, hold up. I think I found it. I'm gonna try this in studio mode here. Gonna lay in a browser. Is it there? Oh, that was it playing. Huh. Hold up. Let's do this. Okay, so stop the video. Okay, here we go. Here's the video. It's a couple of minutes long, but we're not doing anything else today, so let me turn that down. Watch your earbuds for a second. Hold on. I don't know how the audio. I can't fix the audio until we play the audio for some reason. So I'm gonna pull your headphones away right now. If you have headphones on, turn your volume down just in case this comes across. As soon as it comes across, I'm gonna try to lower it quickly. But headphone warning. Here we go. I don't know if it. I don't know if it shows. It's. Hold up. How do we restart it? Okay, there we go. Oh, fireball. It was definitely fireball. Fireball. I don't. Is the volume? I don't even know if there's a volume coming through or not. But there she goes, walking off down the street. A few minutes later, like 6 minutes after it had started, just long enough to be talking to. I watched the whole video of her talking on the sidewalk to the tow truck or whatever. And this was like 6 minutes after that. So 19. Started smoking again pretty heavily. And then that went out. So in the meantime, Kim would call the fire department. Here they come. Yeah. And then, yeah, he popped the hood open. She's meanwhile down the street eating lunch or talking to somebody. Like nowhere near here. Oh, yeah. So that's at what, 12:25? Popped open the hood. Is that 5 or 8? That looks like a 5. Come in, and apparently there was a fire because he would not have dumped a extinguisher in there if there wasn't. So something was going on in there that they saw. He said it wasn't a professional opinion, but he said his best guess was it was a catalytic converter. I don't know about that one or where it is in that car, but It apparently still had a fire going on there, because there's a lot of extinguisher to dump into it, and that was 12:25ish, and then here comes after they decide it's out, and then they police department came. Kim was talking to him at 12:35. 10 minutes after that, oh, eyes are back. Kim, and I cut it right before Kim, but I mean, she had the classic Kim eye roll. I wish I could show you. I wish I had not clipped that off, but I clipped it just because I knew that video was going to go on Twitter. But she looked over at the camera, and it was the best eye roll that I've ever seen. It was such a classic Kim roll. Oh yeah, Gumby, I figured you'd get a kick out of that one. You saw that, yeah. When I posted on Twitter, I was like, oh, Gumby will be like, looking at this with a professional eye. I don't know what it was, but they pushed it. Capitol Police helped her push it out of the way, and it was gone by the time I got back. Did volume come through on that at all? I don't think it. I never had a volume thing pop up, so I don't know if y'all were hearing what. In fact, it probably didn't because it may have been muted on the Twitter feed itself. Anyway, goodbye. This is my one of two. Kevin owns the other one and got it replaced of off center. What's up? I can't bring myself to throw it away. This is a perfectly good warm hoodie, so I wear it off center, just like me, a little bit off center. I wish I had a way for this. I guess I could put a piece of wood under here. Let me go find some wood. Bear back. Here, come up front with me. I don't have my mobile mic, but I'm just going to go grab some wood. If you can direct your attention up that way. It's locked. Some stuff going on up there, y'all. Unfortunately, there's not a reset to that position. I had to meticulously put this just like this. So okay. See if we actually have it. Well, actually, let me go here. Okay, yeah, that's good. I think this is gonna be shoe shop related or cleaners. Wearing them shoes, shoe shop. Jason, isn't the top shelf home of the live-off participation articulars? The top shelf lube-off actually got moved down because I needed to access some information for it for that Locksmith ledger thing. And they never made it back up there because while I had it down, I was like, but yeah, I gotta get the scrap metal out of the way before I can readily access that area again. So while it's down, I'm gonna probably add a few extras to it and do some stuff. That's not on top of my list, though. It did not have no audio. It's probably because I had it muted on Twitter. So back years ago, you read on Firehouse magazine. Okay, makes sense. The Fire guys would have a magazine. I never thought about it, but makes sense. A new strut hood lifters exploding on the Grand Am. Very next day, Grand Am pulled on the parking lot. Ugh. Well, some cars did have some issues for sure. New house a caddy directly against the engine would be the first thing. I know, I was like, that doesn't make sense. From all my knowledge, which is very limited, but that doesn't make sense at all from where that poofball came from. Maybe he didn't see the video of. She showed the firefighter after they got done firefighting, and they were just. She showed one on the video. And that's what he said from, I guess, after watching our video. I don't know. Can't beat Gumby's though. A is Canadian and B is Canadian chocolate and C, I'm still gonna hunt down those ruffled everything chips. I told Kim that. I was like, you need to start trying to locate those things. Get like 20 cases of them. Thanks, my Mississippi Cold Grip. We have no work to do today. I mean, table, last name table, first name Clark up there. Which I don't have a button for still. What's everybody doing for Christmas? Christmas. Tell me. Huddling inside, reading a book, saying screw the world. Perfectly fine. Or having to go be stuck with family you don't want to be stuck with, or family you do want to be stuck with. It's going to be weird. We're going to family this year. So it's kind of going to be kind of a weird year for us. It already is a weird year for us. Kaba 7,000? Oh, that's a lot. 74. And meet your end of the year quota, 63 billion of them. It's weird. People in New Market construction here absolutely don't use locksmiths beyond the guys that they're paying minimum wage to, or whatever the minimum wage is here. Or it's all prefab from the factory, and literally, since they're just screwing in doorknobs and stuff, ordering them from online places. Chris from Baldwin. I just put in an order for some Baldwin keys. I'm almost out. Just realized that we were really low on the Baldwin keys, and I made an executive decision on top of that. I don't want to tell you this. Tell you don't listen. We had been carrying the Ilco version of Baldwin, and I just put in an order for both, and I was like, you know what? Look at these prices. I think I'm just gonna consolidate my Baldwin key sales and not offer that option anymore, and just strictly order the Baldwin, unless y'all decide to raise those prices again. But they're they're so similar now that it's almost not worth offering the cheaper version. Ilco. Now I know Ilco makes Baldwin key blanks anyway, so I'm just gonna go Baldwin. OEM. Well, the new have the Asa. That's a good question. I hadn't ordered any in a while. I hadn't ordered any of the original Baldwin, which, because we offer the cheaper, are a little bit slower movers, but we do have some customers who demand the Baldwin. Uh, uh, yeah. No, yeah, you're fine. Yeah, thank you for asking. Appreciate it. $8 each. I think that's what mine are. So, what color is that? Hold on, I got them color coded. That's why I got them color coded. We do. What do? We do quite. When we do them, we always do quite a few. Like we have one customer that rekeys all the time that always wants Baldwin blanks, and they always want like 20 to 30. 850. Purple level, 850 each. Go up 50 cents. Uh, and the cheaper ones were pink, which is technically 475, but that's not. When I put the order in, I was like, no, that ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work, bruh. So, also, it'll give me a whole new row, or a whole new. God, I miss Jet. I was thinking about that the other day. Somebody brought in some of the solid color. When Jet actually contacted me, and they were like, we started communicating through Twitter, I think it was, and we got like first dibs, first ever new colors of the solid colors. They started with like black, yellow, green, red, and black, yellow, green, red, and one other one. And we were like, we talked with them, and then they decided to put out some new colors, and it was like lavender, fuchsia, and a couple of others. And they were like, we're gonna send you a couple of each one, but don't really talk about it because we haven't really talked about it. So I was like, cool. And then when I saw they announced it, I was like, check it out. I've had them for a little while up here on the counter. I let people in store see them. I was like, they're not for sale yet, but they are coming. Uh, I think I've got some Italian ones sitting around there somewhere. I think I threw them over here in the keeper bin because they were and then what the heck just happened there? We had a chat issue just then on my end. Okay. Why would you give me that warning? Let me check. I gotta check the back end. Close this. That's super weird. But let me fix it before we need it again. Well, it's still working there. The heck? Okay. Well, if it's still working there, then everything's a-okay then. Weird. Alright, let's go back to that and go back to that. Hey, I'm back. Anyway, long story short, yeah, I missed Jet. We were cool with whoever was. Apparently, the person in their social media was like, not just like a paid for social media people that shuffle your weird request off. It was actually somebody in the company. We miss you, Jet. Come back. Hey, Jimmy, what's up? Gift exchange with you. I was talking about food. Damn it. Trans-Siberia Oscar. Man, that sounds like my kind of stuff right there. Override. Oh. Moment of what's up, Felix? I mean, don't they still exist wherever they are? They didn't shut down completely. They're just serving the European market. So we've got guys in that market here right now. Do y'all still? Are they? Or what's going on with Jet? Tell us. We want to know. A1 too. We sent something out. We sent stuff out Monday that was like purchases and various other things. It's been sitting downtown, according to the website for USPS, for 5 days now. And gets the Yale brand. You think that they do? You think that they would do something like that? Of course they would. Of course they would. Just do it a different way, and then bring all that back up. Yeah, I know. Did you ever get a chance to like go visit their place, or were they secretive there? I wish I wish I had good communication with Ilko, but I've kind of made fun of them in certain songs. So, but again, in the same token, it's just weird how they've raised their prices on stuff and make the same exact keys for manufacturers who have cheaper prices. Master Padlock. It's cheaper to buy Master Padlock keys, originals. When in the history of keys has it been cheaper to buy originals? Never, Jason, up until this era. Thanks for the subscription. You will be able to chat with us in approximately 5 minutes if you're not a Russian robot. I would be the one to steal blackberries too, because I love blackberries. Had someone bring a key yesterday. I ordered some from looked like a wild one, but isn't. Oh, those Wilka keys. I think I've seen those. Uh, Mortis cylinders, commercial mortis cylinders. I had a batch of those where a regular wild one, it was literally a wild one key, but it wouldn't. And I ended up throwing them in giveaway boxes, I think, and sent giveaways out. Could be an agreement that Master made with them. Happens with larger brands. True. I mean, selling their branded product for, cheaper. Or I don't know. I don't know. Craftsmaster has jet keys. Must be ordering it from overseas. Sure, Robert, you gotta wait 6 minutes. Yeah, I have oh God, I shudder to think about that, and that's why we're so low. With that series of unfortunate events has also made me like way out of color happy keys from where's that company I order from? Howard's Keys. Uh, I'm so out of those. And when I put the last order in, after I'd done it, when I initially started my reorder, that's what I'm trying to say. When I initially started my reorder for those, it was already up to like $400, and that's been like 2 months, and I hadn't ordered since then. And people have just been slowly knocking them down one by one. So if it was 400 then, it's going to be like $600 easy to replenish that whole section of keys. Let it go too long between orders for sure. They're the only ones I really like. I mean, they hold up okay. We see a lot of them come back getting copied. They hold up fairly well. Those jet keys, solid color, like I said, those hadn't been around. We hadn't sold any of those in what, 7-ish, 6, 5-ish years. They left before, didn't they? Before the cuties phase? Or during? Circle plus GM logo. I wish they'd let you use the oval ones again. Ones with the actual decent hole in it instead of the tiny hole because of that stupid ass recall response. Craft must pay up remaining stock. Yeah, probably so. What are the cameras? Let's go up front, see what's going on. Slow day. Kind of what I assumed. Gonna warm my toes up here for a minute. And then next week will be the last, won't it? Yeah, it'll be the last Saturday morning off for the year. That means I got to start coming up with a whole new intro, right? Gone through. I only subjected y'all to one Christmas intro. Yep. Let's see. Next Saturday is the 28th, so it'll be Happy New Year's, and then what else? What are you doing on the 28th? You want to do a New Year's thing here? Happy New Year's thing? Season 7, episode 1 will be. Careful. Y'all saw that, right? My van's somewhere down in that direction. I think that lady just came and left. Unless that's a whole different white Mercedes. Keylogger 911. What's up? Guess you're the new subscriber. You're the one. So you're not a Russian bot. Well, thank you for not being a Russian bot. The joke is we had a lot of those for a while until we had to make it so that you had to do what you had to do. New to Locksmith, new to the channel, love the info. Oh, cool, cool. Check out the Residential Locksmith series. The one thing that I never got around to doing the finale for. But I have had plans for like light commercial and all that. So towards the end, or this time of year around this channel, I have fewer and fewer videos and just kind of getting some of the old ones out of the way. Next year we're prepping for most definitely music videos. We're going to go for 2 music videos next year. So that means one will have to be fairly early in the spring. I guess that's kind of putting a deadline on myself. So we'll say spring, summer of this year, and then hopefully one towards the end. We're gonna go holiday themed. Hopefully, we're gonna come up with something maybe holiday themed for funny. Yeah, I had some ideas this morning. Let's put it that way. I started thinking about it as I sat here pondering, and I was like, I think that's what I want to do. In addition to some of the other videos that I've shelved. So, and I also, what's up, BTS Tech? Season's greetings from Mississippi. Welcome to the channel, the stream. And normally we have people coming in and out. And I mean, you can change the colors of the lights and all that too if you're new to the stream. You got to put out like somebody show them. So yeah, I wasn't really planning on doing much today besides stretching out. I'm gonna go get a rum thing, not a rum thing, but a chocolate thing, and because I have just enough cold drip to last. So hold on just a second. In the meantime, can we get you no? Let's go with front. And we don't need the Elgato. See what's going on out there. There's some funny electric vehicle backing up, sounds like. With a video involved. No beach chairs this year. For the end of the year now. Be right back.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. I don't know if you heard that, but I said it. I said F it. I said the F word. I was like, where'd my face go? I wanted a rum flavored because again, this is very unusual. And I was like, what are you doing, jackass? I was like, screw it. I'm going to do the vodka. I'm going to do the vodka. 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 What you think about vodka? Chocolate and vodka. I mean, that's Russian, right? There's got to be something to it because I have kind of heard that. Chocolate and vodka. I don't know about together, but this is Sabuski. Sabuski. Where'd my screen go? Sabuski. Sabuski. That sounds right, right? Sabuski vodka. It is the vodka. They've been drilling something down the street. I don't know what. Maybe y'all can help me figure that out. Here, let's pull that camera up. What have they been doing down there? All morning long. Like, all morning long, they've been down here on the corner. That was the, oh, no, hold on. Oop. So, connect. When I unplugged it, it made it think about things there for a minute. Come on. Chocolate vodka. Anyway, they've been like not hammer drilling necessarily, but using what sounded to me like, okay, I'll plug you back in. Sorry. What sounded like, look, it loaded immediately. Putting a sign up there. Oh, they're bringing the bus stop back. No shit. Really? If I go back on my Twitter feed, they had decided to move the bus stop up the street a little bit. And I was always like, wait a minute. Me being somewhat of an expert in this area of general traffic patterns, et cetera, somewhat of an expert in, like I'm a fucking expert about it, okay, for the most part. I was even like, why are you moving it down the street, yo? Because A, there's a turn lane right where they put it. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can leave this plugged in. Let me just show y'all what the hell I'm talking about, because nobody listens to Jason. So right there, that's what they've been doing, is they've been putting in the bus stop sign again. And you see the bench right there. So that's it was up the street, and up the street, hold on, right there, like it was, when I watched the traffic, shut up. All right, there's a left-hand turn. Right there at that left-hand turn is where they put the bus stop about a year ago. And I was like, why in the hell are they doing that? Because if the bus stops right there to pick up people, and there are people turning, because that's a very busy intersection, which is why I have a telephoto camera on it, it's going to hold up traffic, which it has. Amazing, right? And now they're moving it back. Ooh, look at that. Somewhere on my Twitter feed in the history is reference to that. I'm going to have to go look that up, because I'm pretty sure I was like, why in the hell are you putting the bus stop up there? Rune, we discovered you weren't on that live, but we discovered that, or whatever it was, we discovered that you're right. You eat it like a normal, you bite the head off and then drink it like a normal thing. So here we go. Skabushki. Sabuski vodka. Made in Russia, probably. It's solid chocolate, though, on the lip. They totally... I know it'd be a logistic nightmare to make that like a hollow stem, but it'd be pretty cool if you could bite it off, and so you literally have to bite the whole thing off. That's vodka. And the other thing that I was saying was stupid about that. So by law, sidewalks have to be minimum 4 foot. Even the bus just went by and was like, wait, what do I do? Hmm? Where do they put that bus stop? There's only exactly 4 feet of spot because there's a retaining wall in front of the buildings because it. Did I never? I don't know if I did or not. Hold on. Let me go fix something real quick. Here. I've also been sniffling for the past couple of days, so excuse me. It is probably this cold night and what's a light call? I was not prepared for a vodka shot this morning. Keep an eye on the front. What was I going to get? What was I going to get? I'm not going to organize today. So I remember what I was getting up to go get. Let's put a wheel brush on. Ooh. Well, way too much dumbassery going on in our government. And unfortunately, any sane, smart person with actual good ideas would never last. And those same smart people are smart enough to realize that same thing, and they would never actually run for anything. That's it, Lynn. I know I got up to go back there. Was it for another chocolate? I don't think so, but I've been able to sweep the front end of the store. There's definitely fall around here because like all the trees are like, woof. In fact, I've got a camera back on the side because of it. So anyway, the bus stop is back there, which is also inconvenient. It's inconvenient because it's at a turn. I think they were thinking they wanted to free up that turn intersection, and it does tie up traffic. But because of how wide the sidewalk is, there was nowhere to put the bench, so they left the bench here. Before it was a hut, all right, a covered hut, and it got plowed over. Also on Twitter. It was a very spectacular crash. And then it was just the bench. But they never moved the bench because they couldn't move the bench down the street. So everybody's been sitting on the retaining wall, which actually belongs to the property in question. In front of that, there's no way around it. You can't put the bench there because it would restrict access to public sidewalk. And B, the retaining wall's there. You literally almost can't stop people from doing that unless you like put barbed wire down, which is just kind of ridiculous. So they just accepted it. I'm sure they probably complained through the city a fair number of times, especially with people leaving garbage right there because there was nowhere to put a garbage can. Because if you put a garbage can on that section of the sidewalk, it would also block access. So, let's think about this before we think about moving the sidewalk. And they're done now. So now the bus stop's back where it was traditionally always, which is a kind of a major thing for today. Like y'all saw it here first. There we go. I'll make the announcement on Twitter later. Hey, look, y'all. LOL. Haha. ROFTLH. Back when I said this, they've decided to do this. Yeah, that's definitely going to be my tweet for later, or my X post for later. It's dumb all the way around. And I might add, let me add this. It took a crew of 5 guys literally from 8:30 to they just pulled off 12 o'clock. 4 hours right there. 12 o'clock, so they're 12 minutes late for lunch. 4 hours, 4 to 5 people, 2 trucks, trailer, to get a what is more than likely a 4-post drilled sign into concrete. Yep, I can kind of see it from here. Looks like it has a base with 3 to 4 holes. I can't really read the sign, but it definitely has the front of a J-Tran on it. So at, say, $15 an hour, if they make that, some of those guys probably only make like $12 an hour. It's 4 times 5 times 4 times to the X power. How much did that just cost? I mean, I'm not saying I'm the most expert concrete fastening type person around here, but I could grab my lightest duty tool and probably go knock that out in 10, 15, 20 minutes max. And on a Saturday. Good point. Very good point. I heard their drill died. It was like they were using a weak drill because I was like, so they probably plugged in their batteries and sat there waiting for an hour for their batteries to get charged up again. And that's exactly why I would never run for that office either, because I'd be like, all of y'all are fired. I'm coming to do this myself. And then after a year, I'd done killed myself and realized I was stupid dealing with it to begin with, like any normal person would. Like, I don't know, give them incentives. Don't just. Those also would be $100 an hour. It's crazy. It's definitely not that here, but it definitely does cost them money. Saturday, I don't know why Saturday possibly because I don't know why they would need to be lighter traffic. They did put out, little cones and kind of block the traffic. I don't see that being a big deal. They could have just done it. I'm just going to shut up about it now. It is what it is. Our bus stop is back. Good, not good. From our perspective, we have a little bit more issue when it's close, but I'm not going to begrudge the people who use public transit or rely on public transit access to somewhere to sit instead of a brick wall and refuse container. Look at me, refuse. A refuse container. And a little bit more protected from traffic, like, because if you were standing on, if people that have seen things around here, there was a lady that almost got creamed over there, and If she would have been down the street and the exact same thing happened and a car ramps that curb, it's way more dangerous down there. So I was like, you know, regardless of how it affects having to deal with some of the individuals that choose to get on that, to relocate to other areas throughout the day, to possibly request assistance from driver-bys, and then start causing trouble. That's the only downgrade to that. Interesting. So there's my theoretical theories on sidewalks and public bus stops. 90 bucks an hour, but he just watches people work. See, I couldn't do that. I mean, I'm more of a, yeah, I gotta get in there and do this shit because nothing you're gonna do. I mean, I'm gotten better at it. Like, I'll just blithely watch somebody doing something unless I see it's dangerous. It's not my problem if I see a trim carpenter or somebody over here doing something that to me looks dangerous. Not my problem. Uh, I mean, the people that, isn't it, the people that work, cannot, that's the whole robot revolution and all that, which we're going to be seeing in the coming years. The same thing could be accomplished by having drone robots, right? So if you're just standing there watching, you could be drone operating a robot doing the same exact thing there, watching, controlling it, GPS hooked up to the truck, sending the Starlink to the thing and controlling the robot. Like, yes, in theory, that may already be happening for all we know. Like in factories and stuff. I don't know. Skynet. Shit. Yeah. Amen. But you know what? That $90 an hour being physically there, having to face the cold, and you know they're going to suck that price down. You know it's going to go from 90 to like 40 because, well, you have creature comforts. You know, you're working from home. You don't have to travel. You don't have to be out in the cold, rain, snow, sleet, whatever. Yeah, we'll hire people on that will pay $40 an hour. Skynet will be shut down and robbed in certain parts of the country, and I'm happy to say in Mississippi we will shoot anything that involves Skynet. Yes, I will happily involve myself with that too. Uh, yeah, I don't, you know, if there's certain areas of the country there's Skynet just, you know, that's why you don't hear a lot of reports about drones coming out of Mississippi. It's, you know, and maybe it's probably it's assuredly against the law to shoot them down, but I'm not saying that it happens, but it happens. There ain't gonna be no big drones. I'm scared about that. They just gonna shoot it down, and not talk about it. You arrived at Tucson 2 weeks ago. Tucson. There is lane closures and construction all over. Ugh. Yeah, still haven't seen any truck or person. Okay, so all the equipment's out there. Is all the equipment out there too? I mean, it is getting close to the holidays, and in certain situations, they can't do it in cold weather. But if you're in, you don't have very cold weather over there, do you? I know you got drier air over there than we do, but uh, yeah, I don't think it's a whole lot of temperature difference. I guess it would be colder with. No, it wouldn't be. It'd be colder with wet air, wouldn't it? Humid air. What time is it? 12:20. We're gonna finish early today again. Drones will not come up on top of the mountain. My battery's on my drone. I haven't charged my drone up in a while. I hadn't used it since then. That was one of those videos that I was gonna do, drone delivery, but I never got around to it. I'll take us up to my Mississippi cold drip to kind of start wrapping this episode up. Cut the heck out of here early today. 80 degrees. Oh, just constant signs. 80 is summertime. 90-minute warning. In case you missed it, I did do a short. I got a new Craftsman bin over there. I hadn't really got focused back in on that one yet. So everything's really at an organizational point where I don't want to do it. And I do have to order some more dividers. I was going to in that shorts video I mentioned the Craftsman dividers that you can order. Couldn't get the clear. I pulled up my old order, and you can reorder from your old order because they won't respond to my email saying, "Hey, can I still buy clear?" And I'm going to try to reorder from my old order that has the clear on there. You can't find it on the website, but yeah, I'm going to try that and see what happens. They are more expensive, but maybe they'll just let it go through. Did you get the new red rollies? No. Oh, hey, you want to see the little baby? You have y'all? Hold on. I'll show you this guy. Kim doesn't want it, but I didn't really tell her. That we could make this a candy toolbox. Now, the one that Acme sent us was already full of candy. And then I don't like this brand at all, and I saw Harbor Freight actually had some of these too. This would be a good candy toolbox. I didn't really tell her that could be a thing. She looked at it, and I was like, "Do you want this?" She was like, "No." The drawers don't seem to come out. Oh, it's because they recess so far. I wish the slides would let it come out a little bit further. And then the top. Boop. So that's good and bad. Also, this is very shallow. It's, hell, not even a... Yeah, lighter will work. What else? What else we got? Ah, Klein Tool was a Jason mod. Yeah, that'll hold that. I don't know. I think it would be a pretty cool little candy box. I'm gonna sticker the sides up. I meant to get one of these last time they came out with them. I was at Lowe's and I was like, I really want one of these. They had lavender and pink and red and a white, and they were out of the black. I definitely would have gone black, but then I was like, well, I'm gonna put stickers all over it. The only problem is the top is Lord. There goes that parking. The top leaves a very easy to stack stuff on top of it. So it kind of voids out the top lid opening, you know? If you're gonna assign this much desk space to something that has an open up lid, you have a very large flat surface right there that is being unused or unusable. Yeah, Snap-ons have. I know they do have they did have a lavender this year. I don't know if there's a special color because it's not listed on the box. It's like a light purpley color. And I'm glad I didn't get it because I was going to give it to Kim and she didn't want it, period. But I think I don't have a whole lot of use for it because that lid does what it does unless I just take the lid off, which would make it ugly. Maybe I could see it with no lid, but it is painted and it's probably spot welded. Yeah, I see the spot welds though. Spot welded on, that would be terrible looking. I mean, in theory, I could drive that pin out. You know, yank that hinge pin out and just leave it as an open. Could do that. I think about that. I don't like the idea of the open lid because it would. Yeah, Gumby typed that right as I was realizing I could do that. I don't know. Some of them you're supposed to, but it doesn't work out like that either. So worst case would be to take a Dremel and X in a couple of places so that like you could drive the pin out easier. You know, like if it decides to not come out. Mini pinning kit in the top. I think the mini pinning kit is too tall this way for it. It's narrower. But you could always, yes, you could always find whatever or make or 3D print for that matter something that would sit on the top of them. I'm sure there probably already is people that make little separators and stuff for it. I mean, but it's only a $20 box. I'm not going to invest a whole lot in that. Pretty neat. Worth the $20 just for the novelty of it. Give you the measurements of like the top drawer. Yeah, I'll do that. Where's a measurement thing? Where's one of them things that measures stuff? There's inside the top drawer. If you were going to put some type of insert in here, type this out in chat too, so we remember. We can always come back to it. Ugh. Exact. It's a stupid interior measurement. How many seconds is that? Actually, we couldn't go exact because it would catch on that lip if we did. So 10 and 11 30 seconds. 10 and 11 30 seconds. So that would be 64th in that scale. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 10 on 12, 11 30 seconds. 10 and 11 30 seconds. It's the exact measurement. Yep. I think you're supposed to push in to make that go in. I'm going to push in and recount that. It is so close to 3/4. Slightly under 3/4. 10 and slightly under 3/4 by... No, wait, gotta go this way. Five and 3/4 exactly. Push in. Yep, 5 and 3/4 exactly there. So 5 and 3/4 by 10 and whatever slightly under 10 and 3/4. I don't know why they wouldn't have made it just 10 and 3/4. The exterior is slightly over 3/4, 1/8 of an inch. There is a lip on the inside of the lid here too. So, like, yeah, it's got this little 1/4 inch almost lip around the inside. Of course, if you're cutting the lid off. I see a little nipple right there poking out. That's probably, we could yank it, but it is going to break the seal. I'm going to ponder its future a little bit more before I do all that. 10 and 11, 30 seconds. I just found this tape measure, and I have not used it lately. The Lifeguard. I don't think they make this one anymore. 30-537 lever lock. Uh, yeah, I can't think of anything else going on today. So let's go ahead and phase into the disassemble screen because I have no work to do. I don't think. I'm looking up there. No, no work to do. No organizing to do. Just hanging out today. Thanks for being here, y'all. Hope everybody has a Merry Christmas, though, for faux show. And I'm definitely going to cut out because I had one person come in this morning to get keys. Oh, the depth. Shit, I did forget that, didn't I? That is kind of important. Slightly over half. So 9/16. That's a 16th scale. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me get my eyeball down it. Yeah, that would be 9/16. Unless you wanted it slightly under, then I would go just half inch. That'll leave a little bit tiny over the top. I wouldn't necessarily think if I was going to have something in there, like a form thing. I don't know what I would put in there, but let's just say I wanted to make a plug follower thing on a 3D thing. I think I would want it to be slightly, not like perfectly level with the surface. I think I would want it to be slightly dropped down as long as it was kind of a tight fit. This is kind of a shitty, your tape measure after you use it for a long time kind of gets shitty in certain areas. So let me grab a different one. I know how I can do this. I've got a machinist ruler over here. Somewhere, where to go? Oh, that doesn't go to the end, though. It's not going to work for me. Where's that other thingy that I had? Are you? Actually, kind of looking for my mini tape measure. This got a perfectly flat end. It doesn't stand up there really fast. Except I don't see it anywhere. I guess in theory we could always use a micrometer end, right? A depth gauge there. Yeah, we could do that. Get exact if you want exact, damn it. So if we do this and zero it out. And stick my thing all the way down. We have 0.572 exactly. Check it one more time, zero it out. .576 exactly. Okay, zeroed out, two different measurements, so let's go for a third. This is a cheap micrometer. I would say 0.576 would be your exact depth. And it's not going to go... Can you measure stuff this way? No, I don't think you can. I'm not a big fan of formed things like that anyway, because I feel like it's a waste of space. Great for people who are very articulate, very meticulous, And if you needed to identify if a tool was missing, perfect for that, yeah. Custom printed on a 3D printer kit. Yeah, if it had a way to close. Like if the lid, like if you could form something in the top of it, like a rubber seal almost to pop in. Bloop. I'm thinking like rubber seals you see on like tea pitchers and stuff like that. If you could plop one of those in the lid and then close it and have some type of catch system, a reliable like a pen and kit catch but smaller, then yeah, it'd be pretty perfect. Now, obviously, it's not going to be moved around a lot. I guess in theory you could just make an open top pin kit, kind of like I did with my Woody down here. Took 2 pieces of wood, put a piano hinge on the back, and drilled a bunch of holes in it. As long as you can make that, isn't that the problem though? Making that cup shape, because in a real Woody, they're like a cup shape. And I actually, when I was going to remake one of those, I actually researched the bit required for that. To make a bowl shape, you would need basically a round cutting bit. In other words, a ball with blades to be able to accomplish, say, a 3/4 inch hole or a 1 inch hole that's oval on the bottom, perfectly smooth, would be a ball-shaped bit, which are incredibly expensive. Now, obviously, just a regular cup shape, that's how I do mine. It's because it's cheaper. No latch on the lid. Yeah, bullnose mill bit. That sounds very similar. It's been a while since I looked for it, but that sounds very similar to what I needed. But they're still pretty expensive. And I know somebody's going to come along and say, no, they're only like $12. Jason, shut up. Shut up. They were expensive at the time. What I looked up was expensive. A router bit? Yeah. Yeah. Make a 1 inch hole straight in without having to move the piece or move the router. Yeah, you could router it out, but that would like take a bit. You couldn't freehand that. The only router I have is the trim router. So what I did with my other one was just drilled holes. That's right here. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen my Woody? I don't know where. Oh, damn. It's on the bottom of the stack. I ain't getting it out. I ain't getting it out. Y'all ain't fooling me into staying here any longer than I already have. Take that. Take that. Okay, it was expensive at the time. Whatever I looked up was like $100 bit. So I don't know what I was looking at. Probably thinking of 2 different things. I can't remember what it was, but I know what I looked up was like it was like a $80-something bit. Use the router bit and the drill press. The next thing I'm going to work on is my cylinder holder, which is just what you call them flat nose bits with just a little tiny tip on the end of it. But I hadn't got a good yep. That actually, since Woodies are still sold, that actually is a pretty good idea, Les. We could get an image of a Woody, let's put it this way, and then we'll take a picture of the Woody and score it out. That would be a good t-shirt. Yeah, that's something new for the store. There we go. Already having new ideas for the new year. Look at that. Dang it, West going with the Woody t-shirt. Don't tell anybody because they'll steal the idea. Forstner bit. Thank you. I couldn't remember the name of it. Yeah, I got a whole set of those. Trusting Dang it, West to come up with that. Maybe not y'all see my Woody, but Locksmith use Woodies. Locksmiths. A Locksmith Woody. Something like that. We'll have to corroborate on that one. I see a Rottweiler puppy across the street. I'm not fond of Rottweiler, so I'm not gonna show them off. Anyway, thanks for being here today, y'all. I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah to those of you who celebrate that, because it starts right after Christmas. And otherwise, whatever other holidays that I'm not aware of that are popping up before the end of the year. Season finale. Yeah, that'll be the season finale of season 6. Haven't even really considered doing any kind of rewind this year. But as always, I do dump a lot of files, so Kim and I will film something next week. Then, of course, we have the little incident that's going to happen Monday, because I'm not going to be here Tuesday. We are not going to know what's going to go on with them. So I think Monday, the whole confrontation up there is going to go down. Probably. Did y'all notice the candy cane was set to the did they keep going back to candy cane? Oh, man. Let me know in the comments. Lock force disassembled! Oh. Oh, so sad. It's so sad. Woody. You said Woody. Yeah. That sounds like a good t-shirt to me. Hans is there. They're up here. We can go ahead and turn the camera since that's it for the. So okay. There. I have a better idea. I can do this because I never plugged the phone up. No, I don't want to do that. There we go. And we can shoot this to me. Yeah. Wrong. And we can very quickly get it uploaded just like this. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that went very quickly. Very quickly would be dun, 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 dun. I gotta scroll to all the right. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was way too big. So it looks like Gumby's getting out of the way there. I think he's wanting to avoid confrontation, so that's what's currently going on. Gumby's like, see ya! And John McClane is sneaking up directly behind Hans. And I'm sure come Monday morning, they will have their confrontation. Their public confrontation. And then we'll just leave them to fight it out, over Christmas, and come Thursday we'll see what happens. Dun 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 dun. It's like the weird version of coming out of the closet, right? So, yeah, thanks for being here, everybody. That's what's currently going on atop Nakatomi Plaza. Now we gotta put a hashtag in here. Does that even work with chat? I don't think so. I have no idea what's gonna happen this year. Anyway, my feet are warm. Feeling kind of sleepy. I'm gonna head out at shortly after this, probably. Paddle around here and then go home. You'll be doing what in the drawer, Gumby? You'll be doing what, Gumby? You want to rewrite that? No, I don't think we don't need to know. Don't rewrite that. We'll just leave it to our imagination as to what you were talking about. Now, what is all this about? The heck? Shut up. There is a Jackson, Georgia. Apparently, there's a Jackson, Georgia, y'all. Who knew? Except for Georgians. Where is Jackson, Georgia? I'm sorry, NSP, but I'm not going to right outside of Atlanta for your vacant realtor or a tenant skipped out on house. Okay, now I want to see this house. Little barn in the back. Jackson, Georgia. Sorry, bro. We've had a lot of NSPs screw that up lately. Jackson somewhere else, Jackson here, Jackson there. Not Jackson, Mississippi. What's going on outside? Now, the other thing we'd see is more bus fights. Yay for more bus fights. Anyway, thanks for being here, y'all. We're going to go ahead and cut out so that I can go finish here and get out of here for the day because obviously there ain't no point in me being here. Jackson, Georgia. I'm not going to Jackson, Georgia. Who knew? Now we know that there's a Jackson, Georgia. Y'all have a good Christmas. Hope everybody is safe and doesn't have many calls to deal with. No nonsense. So, yeah. I'll try to get some other video out. I just made a key for a flat steel thing. Probably going to do that video for tomorrow. But in the meantime, Kim and I will probably say hey to y'all come Monday, and we'll check in on, this situation too. So thanks for being here. If I don't see you, Merry Christmas and happy